Hello everybody's football here with John Montes and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm also doing fine and today we are back again. Arsenal are in crisis. What do you guys think about this? Arteta's nightmare. I think this is Arteta's nightmare now this season. I think Arsenal's season have really been impacted by injuries this season. Gabriel is out until the end of the season. Saka just came back, scored, and it was really good for them. They thought it was a boost, but now they have another setback. Gabriel out until the end of the season. That is what we want to discuss in this video. Something else again we want to dive into is game week 31 prediction. What is your thought into game week 31? A lot of interesting games coming up next, so I will try to do my prediction into this. Smash a like on the video and just put for me where you are watching this video from in the comment section. Just let me know where you are catching up with us in this video in the comment section. Where do you guys watching us in this video? Let me see it down on the comment section. And before we dive into this video, before we dive in, I just want to ask you, if you know you're watching us for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscription button. Don't forget to click on that notification bell so each and every time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. To our subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for your continuous support. Without you, this channel could not be able to reach where it is. Now, for this video, I just want to ask you, please click that like button. Just click that like button to show some support to this channel. Now, let us just dive directly into this. Arsenal in crisis. What do you guys think about this? Because I think this season, Arsenal have really suffered. The season has been really determined by the injuries. Arsenal season, this season, was all about injuries. Setbacks were based on injuries. Players' availability. I think sometimes it's the way Arteta treated this team. There were some players who were untouchable. They play each and every game. There were a lot of games to be played, but they keep up showing each and every time. Somebody like Gabriel now is out until the end of the season with an hamstring injury, by the way. So it's really painful to watch Arsenal, really. They've really tried everything possible, but they keep failing each and every time. Maybe they might go and win Champions League. Miracle can happen. If they win Champions League, it's a miracle. That game against Real Madrid is really crucial, especially for Arsenal itself, because Arsenal were looking forward to see if they can change the narrative about Champions League, because that is the only trophy right now they can win. Because if we talk about Premier League is gone. I don't think Liverpool are going to lose Premier League. They only have 4 games to win and 1 draw, if I'm not wrong, to win the title. Arsenal still needs to win more games, and now they're being hit with the injury crisis, which is a setback for them. So Arsenal, literally, let's say the season is over for them. I don't want to count that the season is over for them because they still have a lot of games. Things can happen in football. A lot of things can change in football, which can impact the game. But Gabriel, from now until the end of the season, is going to be a mess in Arsenal defensive. His leadership, no one is going to fit there. I always know their partnership in defense, and the partnership between Gabriel and Saliba was perfect. I'm looking to see how the partnership of Saliba and other defenders is going to work. But I really enjoyed watching the partnership between Gabriel and Saliba. It really worked well. Gabriel saved Arsenal this season. He served Arsenal with a lot of points this season, especially from corners, which was really crucial for Arsenal this season. I think Gabriel is going to be a mess, especially with that Champions League game coming up next week against Real Madrid, which is crucial, by the way. Real Madrid are not performing well, but we all know how Real Madrid works, by the way. And before I go on, by the way, I had a dream that Arsenal just won Champions League. It terrified me, by the way. That dream really terrified me. I don't want to even preempt Arsenal winning Champions League. And if they can win Champions League with this squad, if the Arteta can win Champions League with this squad, after all this struggle, I don't think Somebody should come out and tell me anything, or I cannot hear anyone talking negative thing about Arsenal. The team is really, really incredible. Let me be honest. Arsenal play beautiful football. They know how to control the game. They know how, but these small minor issues, like Saka was amazed. If Saka was available for most part of the season, we could be speaking of Arsenal winning the title. I can tell you for a fact. If that squad was just fully fit, the way they were last season, they didn't have a lot of injuries last season, and they really, really performed well. Manchester City just left with 2 points. Now, the gap between Arsenal and Liverpool is almost like 5 points. I don't know how they're going to maintain that. 6, if I'm not wrong. 6 or 7. It's a lot. Almost 9, if I'm not wrong. Almost 9. So, this is a huge blow for Arsenal. Even in the Premier League itself, we don't know, because they want to keep the race. There's Manchester City looking at this situation. There are Nottingham Forest looking at this situation. There are teams like Leicester, Newcastle, teams like because 5th place goes to the Champions League. So let's say, for example, Liverpool already have an automatic ticket there. Forest, I think, will be a problem. I think Forest will have automatic ticket. Arsenal, I was thinking, was going to have automatic ticket. So that is Arsenal, Forest, Liverpool 3. 4, I think Manchester City will have an automatic ticket. I think Manchester City are looking at Arsenal, and even Forest looking at Arsenal, and they see they can have a chance of finishing second. Manchester City are looking at this situation and thinking they can have a chance of finishing third. So basically, you can see Arsenal might even finish 4th if they're not careful. If something is not, this Gabriel injury is going to be a huge crisis for Arsenal going on forward until the end of the season. They can even end up finishing 4th. They can end up finishing 4th if they are not careful. But I know Arteta is a very tactical manager. He's a very good manager. He always knows what to do, how to do it. So I don't think it's just going to twist the system. Some look at reserve who can come in and do that position. I think they have players who can do it. Some not perfectly as Gabriel would have done it, but I think they have good replacement to do it. Gabriel is going to be a huge miss, and I have to emphasize that this is really, really bad news for Arsenal team. It's a really, really bad news for Arsenal fans. I don't know how Arsenal fans are going to react into this, but I think it is going to be a miss. It's already a miss, because if you look, Arsenal almost drew that game against the last game they played. And you can just see the impact of losing that type of a player. It's really, really crucial. It's like now Liverpool losing, let's say, for example, Van Dijk. And there were 2 points close, or there was a 2 points gap between Arsenal. If Liverpool loses the Van Dijk today, if Liverpool loses Salah today, or if I think the person who hold that midfield is what is his name? Gavan Vach. If Liverpool lose him today, it will be a disaster for Liverpool until the end of the season. So the rest of the squad, I think Arsenal need to make sure that their squad are fully fit, and have to. I know Arteta is going to throw weight, and is going to throw a lot of weight on that Champions League game against Real Madrid, which is a massive for them, really, really massive for Arsenal. Going to the next round will be really, really important for them, but I don't think they will go. I think Real Madrid will knock them out. That one I have to stand firm. Even if Gabriel was there or not, basically my prediction was for Real Madrid to go through. Things can turn around, things can change. Arsenal can still win Champions League. Let's believe for them. They can still win Champions League, but I don't see it as a reality at the moment. It's not going to happen. If it happens, it will be the biggest miracle in football. They can get past Real Madrid, to be honest. They can. They have ability to do it. They have, with now injury, I thought they had a squad to do it if Gabriel was fully fit. But it's going to be a mess. There is where Arsenal loophole is going to be. Let me see down in the comment section what you guys think about that. What do you guys think about Gabriel now out until the end of the season? Now, Something else also I want to dive into very quickly is game week 31 prediction. What is your thought into game week 31? Saturdays have a lot of good, interesting game. A game that I'm looking to see how will react, which will influence Real Madrid game, is Everton versus Arsenal. I think it's early kickoff. It's the first game of the day. Everton versus Arsenal. In my own analysis, I think it's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw. I went with a draw on that. Ipswich, we have Ipswich versus Wolves, which is really, really interesting, by the way. I will go with Wolves into this. I will go with them. I think Ipswich are not good enough yet. I think they're going for a relegation. That one is for sure. I think the way they came up 3, they are going back 3. Crystal Palace versus Brighton. This is a massive game, by the way. A massive game. I think I will go with the Crystal Palace. I think Brighton really play well, but they're not that good enough. So I think Crystal Palace currently are lethal. They are very good forward. They are very good creating chances, and I think they are going to win this one, not easily because they are playing at home. They're not going. Brighton like to control the game. Crystal Palace are more of a counter team, attack team, and make sure their defense. They really defend well. They're very good in transition. So I think Crystal Palace will carry the day. Aston Villa versus Nottingham Forest. The other day, Nottingham Forest really embarrassed Manchester United with a 1-0. I think Aston Villa attacking force is really good. Aston Villa attacking force is really good. So I don't think it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem for Aston Villa to deal with the Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest was moved defensively and tried to hit you on a counter attack the way they do, and I think Nene can handle the threat. Nottingham Forest can handle the threat. I'm just thinking my time is running out. Sunday, Tottenham versus Southampton. I will just go quickly on this one. I think Tottenham will win that. Brentford versus Chelsea. Interesting one and interesting game, by the way. That is really interesting game. I think Brentford will be a draw. I go with a draw on that. That one I will pick a draw. We have Fulham versus Liverpool. Interesting one, by the way. I think another derby, if I'm not wrong. I think Liverpool will win that one. Liverpool currently cannot afford to lose any game. Manchester United versus Manchester City. I will go with Manchester United. No choice. Tomorrow we are doing analysis of Manchester Derby. These two teams are not great at the moment. They are not performing at the moment. So we are going to discuss that game tomorrow. So hold on to that. So I will go with my prediction. I will go with Manchester United win on that. Leicester versus Nottingham Forest. Massive game there. I think Leicester are just going back to relegation with even the change of a new manager. So basically, I think Nottingham Forest will carry the day on this one. Let me see down on the comment section what you guys think about that. Smash a like on the video, and if you know you're watching for the first time, please click the subscription button. If you watch until this point, let me see it on the comment section. Just say I've watched until the end. Smash a like on the video. Don't forget to click on that subscription button. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. Until we do the next one, enjoy.